World Water Day. Today, as Esri South Africa celebrates its first Water for All event, partnered with Water Research Commission under the theme Accelerating Change, I'm going to take you through to some of our presenters who will share with us their thoughts and opinions about the water crisis in South Africa today.
We still do have a water crisis. I think amongst some of the issues that are essentially crippling our water systems, I think infrastructure is still a problem and the leaks within the infrastructure problem. But I think our catchment areas are very degraded, and I think there has been essentially a lack of protection with that regard. I think we need to essentially emphasize how do we rehabilitate our catchment areas, which is essentially an ecosystem that assists our dams where actually our water comes from, to be essentially healthy, to be able to essentially prevent erosion and other pollution that essentially limit our water resources.
What technology really does is provide us with the tools to develop robust solutions. It can help with water supply, water management, water treatment, but what's key is collaboration between the stakeholders and really finding the appropriate technology for different situations.
As DWS, what we have done is we've ensured that we've mainstreamed the Sustainable Development Goal 6 looking at water throughout our operations, and we've domesticated some of the indicators to ensure that we work towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goal. And we also identified cross-cutting issues such as climate change and interrelated issues from other SDGs to ensure that our approach is integrated to help us deal with the issues of climate change and other issues that intersect with water.
Of course, when we talk about disaster risk reduction, the idea from our perspective certainly is that a storm is going to come, particularly extreme dry events are going to come. While certainly we may not be at the point where we are addressing the infrastructure on the ground or certain things that could be more as an adaptation for the community, for the events which actually can take lives, as it happened in KwaZulu-Natal last year with the flood, we can warn communities so that they can be able to respond in real time. The difficulty right now is to actually make sure that we have tools that are accurate enough, and I think the South Africa Weather Service as well as the Department of Water and Sanitation are helping us develop these tools as well as communicate them on a platform.
Our country is known to be water scarce throughout, but then adding a climate change layer on, then it means that on a system that is already stressed then experience more deficits. Then this affects the domestic water supply, water for industry, water for agriculture, water for many other different sectors, and then that ultimately affects economic development and sustainability, sustaining our resources and our livelihoods.
So all technology and mapping go hand in hand, right? So just like any map, it's like a language. It's about sharing, understanding, it's about collaboration, it's about bringing people together, bringing a message across so that you can get that common action that needs to happen. So just like with the water solutions, the technology is more the driver, but end of the day, you're putting in data that is specific to the need on the ground. And with that, there's a lot of powerful tools that you can run within the stack to help you bring about an answer to the question that you're asking that is relevant to the field, so that you can take action and actually help the water crisis in South Africa.